All right. Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. How are you all tonight? So glad you are on here. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. Yes, I am ready. Ladies, you all know what to do. If you have not already, make sure you like the page, follow the page, and share the stream. Yes, because we are growing our community and I need your help to grow the community. So thank you all so much for being on here. I love to see all of the comments, and yes, we call ourselves lifers. If this is your first time on here, we call ourselves lifers because we are doing life together. Yes. And so if this is your first time, thank you so much for being on here. Put your name in the comment section so we can greet you and welcome you to the community. All right, ladies, are y'all ready to go? If you're ready to go, put it in here in the comments and tell me you are ready to go, because I know I am ready to go. All right, listen. So y'all know this is the second week in the month of April. And let me get to where I need to be. And our theme for this month is stop playing the fool, because it ties in with April Fool's Day. So it's stop playing the fool. And then our scripture is Proverbs 18:2 says, fools have no desire to learn. They would much rather give their own opinion. And as I said last week, we don't have any fools here because you all like to learn and grow. And that is why you are here tonight. That is why you are here tonight. So what are we going to talk about this week? Well, let me see. Last week we talked about stop playing the fool for people. That's what we talked about last week. Stop playing the fool for people. Now, how many of us have played the fool for people before? If you have, put it in the comments. I want to know. When did you play the fool? Was it a guy that you liked? Was it at work and you danced around because you didn't want to offend somebody? What did you do when you say, you played the fool for somebody? So I want to know, because that's going to help somebody else. And if you did the homework and realized where you were playing the fool for somebody, I'm going to change my screen here a little bit, where you play the fool for somebody, then, I want to know that as well. What did you do? And did you change that? Did you change that? We need to know, because here we are learning, we are growing. We're not failures and we're not fools. Okay. So this week, our topic is stop playing the fool about your future. Stop playing the fool about your future. Yes, I need you to think about your future, where you're going. What are you trying to do? Because what you do right now plays into your future. What you do right now plays into your future. So if you don't know even what a fool is, because I know we might have some first timers here. So what is a fool that we're talking about? To play the fool is to act in a silly, playfully, or stupid way, often to amuse others. And so when you're playing the fool, you're amusing somebody, you're acting stupid, you're acting out of your character to try to please somebody else, whether that's a group of people that you're trying to, get in that group, whether that's that guy that you like and you're trying to play the fool for him and act silly and be something that you're not, or whether that's on the job and you're trying to, I don't want to say brown nose, but you're trying to do what you need to do just because you're trying to get ahead. No, I'm going to show you that again. What is that? When we're talking about being a fool, to act in a silly, playfully, or stupid way, often to amuse others. And if we did that before, we're no longer going to do it, because we are not going to play the fool anymore. Okay, so when we're talking about not playing the fool for your future, what am I talking about? First, you got to make the decision and move forward with your professional life. Make the decision and move forward with your professional life. What are you doing on your job? Do you want to stay there? Okay. Do you want to stay in the same position? Do you want to leave the company? Do you need to go back to school in order to forward your career? Or do you not want to do any of those? Do you want to start your own business? What do you want to do? You need to make a decision and move forward and stop being a fool about your future. Because when you think about it, it's hard for me to believe that I have been out of high school for 40 years. Yes, I know you're trying to figure out how old I am. I'm 57. I'll be 58 in September. And I have been out of school, high school, for 40 years. Y'all know time waits for no man. How many of you all can think about when you were in middle school, or the summers you spent swimming, or that first crush you had on that guy? Oh, I remember my first crushes, you think about those times and you can remember them well. And now, it's 40, 50, maybe in some cases 20 years down the road. And you might be thinking, where did that time go? Well, time waits for no man. And so you can't keep playing the fool about your future. What do you want to do? If you want to stay at that job, then stay there, and don't complain. Work the job, okay? Or if you want to stay there, and you want to be promoted, then do what you need to do. Get a mentor, go back to school, get serious about your future with your professional life. If you want to start that business, start it now. I was 55 years old when I started Perfect Peace Products. I never thought I was going to be a business owner, but I stepped out there and I did it. And so you can do it. I don't care if you're 55, I don't care if you're 25, I don't care if you're 75. You can start that business. Yes, you can do it. You just got to step out. Okay. So get serious. Let me get back to it. Make the decision and move forward with your professional life and quit playing the fool, because you're going to sit around and you're just going to be at that job, and you're going to be at that job for 50 years, and they're going to be saying, oh my God, they're going to be celebrating you, and people are going to be saying, she's been in that position, she's been here for 40 years, and they'll just be waiting for you to retire so they can get somebody else younger and cheaper in that position. So get serious about your professional life. All right. So then our next one is, do what you need to do for a better mental state. This is your future, okay, that I'm talking about. Because what you're doing, your mental state now, is very dependent upon, or it's going to show how you're going to be in the future. Okay. So if you're crabby, let me see what y'all putting on here. I want to see your comments. I want to see, are you a crabby person now? If you're crabby now and you're fussy right now, I guarantee you, when you get 80, 90 years old, God willing, if you get that age, you're going to be a crabby, fussy person. Has anybody ever seen that movie, Driving Miss Daisy? Oh my God, that lady was the most fussiest, crabbiest person ever. All right. And I bet you, as a young person, she was fussy and nitpicky about stuff all the time. Do what you need to do right now for your mental state, because do you not know your eating habits, your level of stress, all of those things play into dementia, Alzheimer's, all those kinds of things. So you got to make sure that your mental state is good now. Help relieve some of that stress off of you so that you can be in a better mental state as you get older. Because I don't want to see, I'm looking at my notes here, because I don't want to see any of you with any diseases in your latter years that you just did not have to have if you took care of yourself now. Okay? So get your mind right so that your mind could be better and in a good state when you get older. Okay? And if it's from some of the older people on here, tell me, what did you do when you were younger that blessed you or that has helped you as a senior? I want to know, what did you do? Did you cut people off? Did you tell people how you feel? What did you do? I want to know what you did as a younger person that you feel is helping you now as an elder? I want to know. All right. And so then the last one is, I had to go here. Yes, I had to go here. Save money for a rainy day and for the future. Save money for a rainy day and for the future. And I got to read my notes here because I want you to get this. And I wrote this down in my notes. Did you know? Where's my notes? Okay, here I go. Did you know that 56% of Americans, that's over half of Americans, have $5,000 or less in their savings? And then 1/3, 33% of Americans have $1,000 or less in savings. That's 1/3 of the people don't even have $1,000 saved up. And then it also says, did you know that it is projected that in 2035, for the first time in our country's history, that we will have more older people in the country than younger people? And you know what that means? We're not going to have a lot of people paying into Social Security. So if you're saying, well, I'm not going to save for retirement because I know I'm going to have my Social Security. No, sweetie pie. That Social Security may not be there because you're not going to have enough young people paying into Social Security. And I know you may be saying, well, I paid money into Social Security. It should be mine. No, your Social Security money that you paid into, it already went to somebody else who already went to an older person that's probably already retired. Yes, that's how the system works. Okay. So you need to save money for a rainy day and for the future. Okay. So I'm not going to ask you looking at my time. I'm not going to ask you, do you have any money saved up? Because I know some of you may be saying, well, Ruth, Miss Peace Coach, I don't have money to save. Well, then maybe you might need to get a second job to pay down some bills. Now, if you take that second job, here's something big. Put the money on the bill. Don't take the extra money and spend it. Hello, you're defeating the purpose. Take the extra money that when you're working a second job, a part-time job or whatever you're doing, got a hot side hustle or whatever that is, take that extra money and put it on a bill, okay? Don't just waste it and go shopping. Or maybe you need to sell some things that you're not using. Maybe sell some old furniture. Hey, I am good, and my family knows that I will take some old clothes and take them to the consignment shop in a minute and get me a check for, $200 or something like that, where they've sold my stuff, because they get 50% and then I get 50%. So I love it when I go in and can get a check. All right. And I take that money and I save it. I don't spend the money. I take it and I save it. I put it in my savings. So do what you need to do, okay? Or maybe if you have extra money, but you're just wasting it, set a budget so that you can save your money. And I want to know, some of you guys tell me, what are you doing to save money for yourself for a rainy day or for the future? Or you can take, if your company offers like a 401k or something like that, get in the 401k. If they have a matching plan, get into that. Maybe have part of if you get your check paid and it goes directly in your bank account, direct deposit, have some of it go directly into your savings so that you don't see it. So there's lots of things that you can do. Okay, so I got like 1 minute left. Something I want to leave you with, ladies. I want to leave you with this. The power for creating a better future is contained in the present moment. You create a good future by creating a good present. If you want to screenshot that, I'm going to leave it up there for a second. Screenshot it. The power for creating a better future is contained in the present moment. You create a good future by creating a good present. Okay? So ladies, stop playing the fool about your future. Get serious about your job. Get serious about your mental state, and get serious about your money. All of these things play in your future. I want you to have a good future. All right, because I believe in you, ladies. I love you. I believe in your dreams, and I want you to have the best. And I really hope that you do the work that you need to do so that you can be better, not only now, but down the road. All right, I love you. That is it for tonight. Do the homework. All right, think about these things. Go back later on and write them down and do the work, because I believe in you. I believe in your future. All right. And I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.